Good day, great minds. Welcome to Module 3 of First Term. In this module, we'll be looking at triphthongs, adjectives and adverbs, and descriptive essay. Triphthong. In Module 1 and 2, we looked at monotongues and diphthongs. A triphthong is a combination of three vowels pronounced in a single syllable. It is a glide from one vowel to another and then to a third, all produced rapidly without interruption. That means when producing triphthongs, there is no interruption between the three sounds. There are 5 triphthongs in English language, namely ire, ear, oil, hour, and oil. Examples of words with triphthongs: ear, layer, player; ire, liar, fire; oil, lawyer, royal; over, lower, mower; hour, power. Can you list other examples of words that have triphthongs? Under grammar, we'll be looking at adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives. Look at the pictures on your screen. Can you point out the part of speech that is used there? She is beautiful. Hardworking student. They are adjectives. That's correct. Adjectives are words that modify nouns or pronouns. Examples: the creative, brilliant inventor designs marvelous new planes. Creative and brilliant are adjectives describing inventor, while marvelous and new describes planes. Types of adjectives. Adjectives are broadly divided into descriptive and limiting adjectives. Under descriptive adjectives, we have attributive and predicate adjectives, and under limiting adjectives, we have definite and indefinite, possessive adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, indefinite adjectives, and also interrogative adjectives. Descriptive adjectives. Under descriptive, we have attributive adjective. Attributive adjective is an adjective that precedes the noun it modifies, that is, it comes before the noun. Here are some examples. Heavy rain is expected in the island. We saw savage animals on the zoo. Heavy and savage are both examples of attributive adjectives, and they come before the nouns they modify. Predicate adjectives. Predicate adjectives follows a linking verb and describes the verb's subject. A linking verb connects the predicate and the adjective with the subject. Examples: Elizabeth is hungry. My blanket feels soft. Is and feels in both sentences are linking verbs connecting the predicate adjectives hungry and soft with the subjects Elizabeth and my blanket. Limiting adjectives. They are also called articles, and we have a and the. Limiting adjectives determine the specification. A and an are used indefinitely, while the is used definitely. We have the book, a book, an orange. Numerals are also part of limiting adjectives. They limit the number that can be used in describing the adjectives. Examples: we have one book, 7th place, 3rd position. Demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjective describes a particular thing, person, or animal. These and these are used for things close to us, while that and those are used for things that are far. Take note that these and that are singular, while these and those are used with plural nouns. Examples: we have this kitten is here, that kitten is there, these kittens are here, those kittens are there. Possessive adjectives. These indicate possession or ownership. Examples of possessive adjectives are my, your, its, his, her, out, and there. I've got a cat. It is my cat. He has got a dog. It is his dog. The examples there point out to who owns the cat or the dog. It is my cat. It is his dog. Both showing examples of possessive adjectives. Interrogative adjectives. They modify nouns and pronouns by asking questions. What, whose, and which are common examples of interrogative adjectives. Whose book was that? Whose there is an interrogative adjective modifying the noun book. Indefinite adjectives. It modifies nouns in a non-specific manner. Examples include some, several, many, all, enough, both, neither, either, and lots more. Examples: all the students pass exam. Some people believe in ghosts. All and some modify the nouns in the sentences. Next, we'll be moving over to adverbs. An adverb is a word which modifies the meaning of a verb, an adjective, or another adverb in a sentence. Example: the girl runs quickly. This is a very sweet mango. Peter reads quite clearly. Quickly, very, and quite are adverbs in these sentences. Adverb of place tells us where things happen. They answer the question where. The boys are playing upstairs. Upstairs is an adverb of place in the sentence. The group is singing outside. Outside is the adverb of place in the sentence. Adverb of time explains when an action happens. I am having a party. When are you having the party? Is it today, tonight, tomorrow, next week, or even next year? Adverb of time tells us when the party will hold. Adverb of manner describes how something is done or how something happens. Most adverbs of manner ends in ly, like sadly, happily, suddenly, angrily. But some do not end in ly, like fast, well, hard. Here are some examples of adverb of manner. Angrily, he left angrily. Bravely, he bravely defended the lady. Angrily and bravely are both adverbs of manner, telling us how the action was performed. Adverb of reason or purpose gives information about why something happened or why something is done. It answers the question why. Example: I am writing this post because I think it is important. The group sang in order to raise money. Adverbs of frequency tells us how often an action takes place. She is sometimes late. The students are never bored. He usually pays attention in class. Sometimes, never, and usually are examples of adverb of frequency, giving us information about how often the action in the sentences are done. Adverb of degree describes the level or extent to which something happens. Example of adverb of degree includes quite, very, nearly, completely. She was completely exhausted after the workout. Completely is the adverb of degree, telling us the degree of her tiredness in the sentence. Lastly, in today's module, we'll be looking at descriptive essay. A descriptive essay describes something so clearly that the reader can experience what is being described. A good descriptive essay creates a vivid or clear picture in the minds of the reader about what is being described, about the person, the place, the thing, or object being described. A descriptive essay comprises the following parts: title, introduction, body, and conclusion. The title is the topic of the essay. It gives a summary of what the essay is about at a first glance. Examples of titles of descriptive essay: My First Day in School, My Favorite Food, A Busy Market, These are examples of titles of descriptive essay. The body of the essay. This is where you write about the topic in detail. You write your points in paragraphs. In the body of the essay, you make use of adjectives and words that appeal to the five senses, which are sight, sound, smell, sound, taste, because you want your reader to see what you are describing. You must learn how to paint your essay with words to make them vivid and clear in the mind of the reader. Conclusion. This is the last paragraph where you wrap things up in your essay. You restate your impression or thesis statement that you wrote in your first paragraph. In the example below, you will see that the writer restated the qualities about the mother that was mentioned in the first paragraph. And she concluded, "Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in class."